I want to talk about first meetings with clients. How well do you convert that first meeting, that first time that you sit down with a client? Do they come back for more? Do they book you? Do they buy you? How well do you convert? Because people talk about, we have one opportunity to make a first impression. I think we have only one impression to make a first opportunity. And at that first meeting, if you don't convert it into business, you will not be coming back. Meetings cost a fortune, but they're also worth a fortune, but you can lose a fortune. We've had a couple of people talk about communication. It's when you're communicating with your clients, that's when you win business. It's not through emails. It's not on the phone. It's when you look them in the eye and you connect with them and you understand their needs. A number of years ago, when I first started my own business, I went to see a prospective client. And I sat down, I had planned what I was going to say. And he said, "So Chris, tell me, what do you do, who do you do it for, and how much does it cost?" And I made a huge mistake. Do you know what my mistake was? I answered his questions. Don't do that. Don't do that. And the classic mistakes that I see are that what we do is we go in and we sell ourselves. We don't find out what their needs are. We speak at them. And I think the way to understand, it's about stop selling, help your client buy. Help your client understand what your client's needs are. Preparation. The better you prepare for meetings, it's going to put you'll feel more confident. Preparation is about understanding their business. It's about anticipating what questions are they going to throw at you. And they're going to be the classic questions. What's special about you? Why should I go with you? Anticipate them. Go online. Look them up in terms of LinkedIn. Understand what it is, where that person has been. Take time to prepare exactly how you're going to craft your elevator pitch, or however you want to call it, your value proposition. Too often, too many businesses, too many speakers are just the same as every other speaker. And if you look the same as every other speaker, then guess what? You're going to be commoditized. You're going to be bought on what? Price. Rehearse how you're going to talk to that prospective client. Think back on great meetings that you've had with clients and think about great things that you can take from it. The second area is questions. Plan your questions. The longer I do what I do, the more convinced I am that it's not about having the answers, it's about having the right questions. It's about great open questions that open up that prospective client, that they share it with you. One of the great things a prospective client can say to you after you've asked a question is, "Wow, that's a great question. Let me have a think about that." Because if your questions are just the same as everybody else, then you're just the same as everybody else. So take time to craft your questions. The third thing I would encourage you to talk about is qualifying. Do not leave that meeting until you know that I'm talking to the right person, that I've understood what their need is. I've understood, have they got a budget? Where are they in the buying cycle? Are they just initially putting feelers out? Or actually have they got to exactly the stage and they know exactly what they want? And I don't mind where they are on the buying cycle, but I want to know where they are. Too often I think what we do when we're in front of our client, we go for what's easy. We talk about what we know. Because guess what? I can talk about what I do till the cows come home. And that's too easy. What I need to talk about is what's effective. And I think that's about understanding what is my client's need, how can I help them improve in ways that nobody else can? How can I take them to a better place? How can I reduce their risk? 1, take time to prepare. 2, plan your questions. 3, thank you. Audience participation at certain times is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Thank you.